It's really humbling to win this award. To be honest, I was taken by surprise. I just do what I find important and what I enjoy doing. Such an amazing thing to receive from the University of New South Wales. I've had so many exciting parts to my military career. It's really hard to single out one single moment that makes me most proud. But I think really it's serving with the men and women who do remarkable things every day on behalf of Australia as part of the Australian Defence Force, leading them and supporting them. I think that's probably my proudest. The thing that I would say to anyone who's starting out in their careers is you're always going to be faced with challenges. Nothing ever runs smoothly. Your life will deal you hands that you don't expect. Your work life will deal you hands that you don't expect. I think the most important thing that I've learned along the way is to be honest with myself. Know when I'm not actually coping or when I need assistance or support, and identify those people around me who I can turn to and ask for support and ask questions of. And I like to think now that I'm supporting others in doing through mentoring and coaching, but I think really it's know yourself and be a bit brave, know when you're not coping with something and speak out, get assistance and get help. And that'll help you throughout your life, throughout your working life. And to be honest, it helps others as well. I'd like to think over time that women will be accepted for all of our strengths and all of our positives. It's really around knowing what your strengths are, getting support, taking advice, and remembering that it's not just women leaders who might be your mentor or your coach or someone to follow. Men also can provide great support to you in your careers. So look for those people who you admire and respect and try and emulate what they do and ask them what they do and how they've got to where they've got to. All leaders are impressive, and that's what I would be encouraging everyone to follow. I was a pretty average student, to be honest. I went through as a more senior officer, well, in fact, middle rank, major, and I did 2 different master's programs. And I was working at the time, so I really enjoyed the study. I loved the learning, I loved the reading. Terrible at writing essays. A lot of last moment essay writing, but the learning itself was fantastic. I think the networks were really important, so I think the thing that I got out of learning through University of New South Wales is how to connect and network and how to use the resources around me and the people and the lecturers and my fellow classmates. Without them, I probably wouldn't have done as well as I have. My very first job was as a library assistant at the Royal Military College Duntroon Library as part of the University of New South Wales. Just a casual library assistant sorting books on a Sunday afternoon to help the students learn. So I thought I would be a librarian when I first started out. Little did I know that I'd be an army officer. Firstly, I'd like to call out and thank the person who nominated me. Indeed humbling and a great privilege to work with the individual. I also want to reflect on my parents who I think made a real difference and encouraged me to learn. And to all of the teachers that I've had along the way, I wasn't always the best student, but I think I did learn something along the way.